Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your love check-in. I hope all of you are doing well. Before I get into the cards, Spirit had a very clear message for you, Scorpio. I was meditating for your energy. I always do that for each sign. Um, and Spirit had a very specific message for you, which was around falling in love with yourself, Scorpio. I think what I heard was Scorpio's gotten caught up in a cycle, in a vortex, whatever you want to call it, where like you've gotten caught in a loop that you were not supposed to get caught into. And yes, your energy was beautiful when we channeled for the beloved now being woken up. That was your last reading. All of that holds true. So this is not negating that at all. But Spirit is also saying, while your divine counterpart is being woken up and will come in, when the timing is right, your homework for this moment right now, Scorpio, is to fall in love with yourself, is to examine all the parts of you that perhaps right now make you feel uncomfortable, slightly cringy. Go deep, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to really have that honest conversation with yourself and really think about how you can amplify self-love, how you can continue to fall in love with yourself more and more and more every passing day. And if you're struggling with that sentiment, investigate what the cause is and why that might be the case. What is holding you back from falling in love with yourself? Some of you have engaged in certain actions or behavior that you hold yourself accountable for, that you regret, that you kind of almost are punishing yourself for. Somebody needed to hear that. They're saying, you know, you go through tough things in life because there are certain experiences that you are meant to go through. By punishing yourself, by avoiding confronting where the wound is, you're actually doing a disservice to the experience because it's not being able to give you the learning or the spiritual growth that that experience is actually supposed to give you, because you're avoiding it, because you're running around in circles like you're caught in this loop and you're not addressing it head on. What you resist persists, Scorpio. So Spirit is saying it's all intentional, and they don't mean to hurt you or harm you, or that they put you in these difficult situations, difficult spots. Some of you really regret your words, really regret how you showed up in a certain situation. Could be love, life, work, whatever situation, but you really regret your action, your behavior, and you keep beating yourself up saying, if only I had behaved this way, if only I had done this one thing, if only I had said that in that conversation. And Spirit is saying, that is not conveying self-love to us. That is not accepting the experience for what it was meant to be. That is shying away for whatever reasons, and we all do it because it's not easy to confront these things. But the time has come, Scorpio, to go deep and to confront exactly the wound that you're avoiding. Your homework. So I need you to listen up, Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio who's been manifesting a romantic partner, that person is coming. That much, 100% I can tell you, it's guaranteed. Watch my last reading on Scorpio, which says, wow, this reading blew my mind and soul. Something like that is the title, or the thumbnail says that. The beloved has woken up. I mean, if you're doing the inner work, which this reading is about, this is your side of the street, Scorpio, that is going to happen, okay? Because your beloved, your divine counterpart is going through their own journey of falling in love with themselves. And then the minute the two of you have gone through that journey is when the universe will conspire to bring you together. So I need you to pay attention to this, because they are doing their inner work, but you have to get cracking as well. And you are a sign that, I want to say almost that it's easier for you to do this work because your entire life is about this work. You're very familiar with this energy of going deep, going within, asking those tough questions that most signs would shudder at the sight of. You are known in the zodiac for being the phoenix rising from the ashes, as cliche as that sounds, but it is a scorpionic trait to burn everything to the ground, to be able to build something up which is way more beautiful. The time has come, Scorpio. And I don't want to, like, I would hate to give messages like, oh, if you don't do this, the soulmate's not coming in. But I do think that you would delay that whole process of combining these two energies, because these two energies need to be at the same level before they can be brought together. And that's what Spirit is saying, that the longer you sit on this, Scorpio, the longer you don't examine, go within, the further away or the longer it'll take for the two souls to come together. Because if you believe in twin flames, if you believe in soulmates, the whole point is that the coming together, especially in twin flames, the coming apart, are opportunities for self-development and growth. And then you come back together. Well, we should all be hoping for soulmates. I mean, twin flames are really hard to sustain. It's not for everyone, but some people do commit their lives to honoring their twin flame connection. And I'm not one to tell you what to do. You have, you are the master of your own destiny, the captain of your soul. But it is time to get working on that homework, on that spiritual homework, Scorpio. And I think I might not connect with every Scorpio that's watching, because then that message is not for you. But it is definitely for the Scorps who feel connected to this energy. You can lie to the world, you can lie to me, you can lie to everyone, you can't lie to yourself. There is something that you've been holding yourself accountable for. Like, you're being very hard on yourself. You're punishing yourself that, oh, I did this, I lashed out, I was very cutting in my speech, or I did something. Spirit is saying it's not for you to go in and sort of punish yourself. It's for you to hold space for this experience, confront all the difficult emotions that this experience conjures up for you, write, journal, meditate, talk to a friend, get help, whatever you need to do, but you need to confront it. I am also getting a strong message, and this is not for everyone, but it's a very strong message for a very small portion, or maybe even one or two people watching, that this is related to addictions. Like, for somebody it's alcohol, for somebody it's addictions to self-sabotage. Like, the minute something starts to work for you, your expectation is that it's going to fail, it's not going to work, whether this is work, whether this is love, and you self-sabotage, and you're addicted to self-sabotaging good conditions, good situations. Because trust me, wallowing in grief, in sorrow, is also an addiction. I came across this really amazing quote, or I think I was watching a video on YouTube. If it comes back to me, I'll tell you, but it was basically, who was it? I think it was Quasi Jahir, who talks a lot about visualization and third eye visualization. I'm actually using a lot of his techniques these days. He's amazing. Quasi Jahir, that's with a Quazi. You can let me know in the comment section if you didn't get that, and I can link his channel. But he basically says, yeah, I think it was one of his videos where he said that, where some people are addicted to the struggle, and that's why they never make it. They're not successful because they're addicted to the struggle. So I don't know if that resonates with some of you, and obviously I'm not calling you out on it, but it just made me laugh when he said that, because, and I think he was paraphrasing somebody else as well, but so it's not his original quote, but it's like, some of us are addicted to the struggle. So we actually don't want to get to the other side, because it is kind of, human beings are very complex creatures, like, we get addicted to the sorrow also. And even though, as much as we're manifesting, visualizing the light, we want to work in the light, some of us love the darkness. Scorpio loves the darkness as well, and not by choice. It's just our soul contract being born under Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be an interesting read, but you need to go within. You need to, the light is where the wound is. I feel I say that a lot on this channel. Right when I say that, I have Tower and the Ten of Swords at the split. You're going to have a massive awakening the minute you confront the one thing that you've been running away from. And for each one of you watching, it's something else, whatever it is that you're running away from. For some people, it's addictions. For some people, it's self-sabotage. For some people, it's limiting beliefs. The minute something takes off, you're like, no, it's not going to work. And you're already, like, just fault finding, being nitpicky. For somebody, it's just not believing that'll ever happen for you, you know? And that in itself, gosh, I mean, that people can take like a really long time to get over that belief. I know I'm working on that belief where for certain areas of my life, it's just, I just don't have the faith. And I mean, and I do this. So imagine if it's this hard for me. I get it, you know, I'm very, very tapped in. I'm connected to my spirit team. And I still have many days where I'm like, no, I think in this lifetime, it's not written for me. So I mean, it's real. The struggle is real, but I'm not addicted to the struggle. I will say. I will say. I would like to see the light. I would like to get to the light, as I'm sure all of you would as well. So on that note, Scorpio, think about it. Let it simmer in your head, this message from Spirit, and you will, Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, let it simmer. Let your third eye open up, connect to your intuition. You will see the answers. You will figure out. Because if you are somebody who's watching this and you're like, no, I don't think there's anything that I've been kind of, you know, punishing myself for, well, you need to go a little bit deeper and then some. Because there is some kind of pain that you continue to hold on to with the Three of Swords. Look at her. I mean, gosh, she's like screaming out in pain. And then there's somebody who's turning their back on this pain. This is how the cards came out. So turning your back on the Three of Swords, Scorpio, is the homework. You need to turn this around. You need to confront and look at this head on and be like, I'm going to use the powers that I've gifted with as a Scorpio, which is intuition, which is connecting to your third eye. And I'm just going to tap in and confront this. I like this Ace of Wands next to the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Some of you, I'm getting a very specific message, thank you, Spirit, that some of you ran away from this heartbreak. Instead of like sitting with it, confronting it, let me give you a very tactile 3D world example for this, that let's say you went through a breakup and it really, really, really impacted you, like this Three of Swords. But instead of like sitting with the emotion and feeling all the feels, you decided to run away from it. And we all do it. We all just jump back into the game. Maybe some of you started dating, started putting yourself out there just to like not have to deal with this. And everybody has their own process. So I'm not saying that for some people it works, you know, just getting back out there, meeting other people, getting attracted to other kinds of energies, it works. But they're saying if it had worked, you wouldn't still carry this pain. So the fact that the Three of Swords has shown up, there is some kind of wound that needs nursing, and it needs nursing now. That's a very strong message the Spirit is saying. We can't wait anymore. It needs nursing now. And the clue that they're giving you is the Ace of Wands. That just close your eyes. Don't rely on your physical evidence. Don't rely on your physical world to give you clues or to help you heal. Rely on your gut, rely on your intuition, rely on your spirit team. Tap into that scorpionic phoenix power. Step back and just think, if you had to operate like the Empress, you know, you attract, not chase. Right things come to you when you are clear in what is it that you're manifesting, what kind of life do you want to live, and also the kind of identity you need to be in order for that change to be sustainable. When you start working at that level, that this is my goal, this is what I want, this is who I need to become to get to that goal, and you start operating from the law of assumption, you know, you start assuming that whatever your goal is, it's here right now, and you start acting from that energy, that's what's going to also help you shift from this pain that you've kind of shut down to a version of yourself that has confronted the pain, repackaged that pain in a way that actually serves you now. Wow. Like you can use the energy of this pain and direct it to become that version of yourself that gets what he or she or they want. Wow, that's powerful. They're actually saying use it. This is your ammunition. Use it. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it. Don't shut it down. This pain is here to fuel you and take you to the other side and take you to the next level. I'm going to get you some clarifiers. I want to know a little bit on the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords, please. Yeah, Five of Swords. There's been an internal battle. There's like a war going on in your mind when you allow this pain to surface, that is, because you're actively trying to shut it down, or at least some of you are. And if you're not, maybe, like, it's fine if this perhaps might not be the reading for you, because I think the central theme for today's reading is this pain that needs to be confronted. And Spirit is saying there's no more time to lose. We got to go right in right now. Strength, you have the courage. You have the courage, Scorpio. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you are represented by, the sign of transformation. You are all about death and rebirth. Like, other signs learn from you. You lead the way, Scorpio, when it comes to this transformative stuff. So you have it. It's just that you've forgotten. You've forgotten that you have the courage to tame the inner beast. You have it in you, Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune. And it's literally a matter of time before this Ace of Wands, which can also represent, new beginnings, new opportunities, newness starting to come in, a new take on life altogether. You have the Ace of Cups now at the bottom of the deck. So if somebody is losing hope, right, when it comes to love specifically, there's a lot of love around you, but you need to tap into that self-love first. You need to confront the fear. Some of you have a fear of ending up alone, being lonely for the rest of your life. You have to confront that fear. Use that fear to make yourself into that highest version of yourself that is very attractive, that is magnetic. And it doesn't matter what you look like, what age you are. I'm not talking about all of that physical attribute stuff. I don't believe in it. I'm not for it. I'm talking about that energetic attraction. I'm talking about becoming so magnetic that the right kind of people just, it's like they just flock towards you. They're compulsively drawn to you. I'm talking about that kind of magnetic attraction. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Scorpio, you tend to have these readings time and time again where you have to be reminded of your power. You're playing small, Scorpio. You're playing small. You're not betting big on yourself. This is your side of the street, remember. And remember, like, your beloved is going through something similar. They're going through their own awakening. So you want to be ready as well, right? When they show up, you need to have done your part of the equation. Just when I said that, 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, I don't read reversals, but something about feeling burdened. Something about feeling burdened is coming to a close or has to come to a close. Show me a little bit more on what Scorpio ends up manifesting when they work on this. King of Cups. You master emotions when you confront this. This is your card, Scorpio, King of Cups. He's not fazed by the choppy waters that he sat on. He can handle anything that comes his way, and tarot is gender neutral. So I'm speaking more about the energy or the kind of identity that doesn't get fazed by ups and downs of life, that is so in bliss because you're self-actualized, you're self-realized, that this kind of shit doesn't bother the King of Cups. The King of Cups don't care. Like, it's just like, yeah, okay, cool. Don't sweat the small stuff, or don't sweat the big stuff too. Like, it just goes along, does what it has to do. 3 of Pentacles. The right kind of people and support also shows up for you, because remember the question I asked was, when Scorpio starts to confront this wound, this 3 of Swords, what starts to open up or what starts to manifest in your reality? We've been given very nice cards, the King of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. The right kind of people support. This could be your spirit team, friends, family, partners, loved ones. The right kind of people start to show up. Remember that magnetic attraction, that magnetic quality that you are working on. People just flock towards you. So attractive to you, Scorpio. Judgment. This is a big wake-up call. This is a big wake-up call, Scorpio. This is your card as well. Judgment is one of the Scorpio cards. We have quite a few cards in the tarot: Death, Judgment, 6 of Cups, King of Cups, or at least those are the ones that I associate with Scorpio. I also see the Queen of Wands a lot like Scorpio, because I think Queen of Wands gives me that kind of energy that she goes after what she wants, bold, daring, will try stuff that nobody else would dare to. Judgment also is giving me the vibe that a lot of things that you wanted in the past, they might come back around, but by then you would have already been on your wheel of fortune. So you would have already healed, you know, I don't want to say moved on because I think that's, oh, I'm seeing the King of Cups and the Hierophant. Why do I not want to say moved on? Because I want to say that you've just elevated. That it's not that you've, like, let's say there's somebody from your past that wants another cycle with you in the near future. I think by the time that happens, and it's up to you, you may choose to entertain it, you may not also, because I think you might have elevated your energy so much, and then you're magnetizing a very different kind of energy around you. I keep seeing the Ace of Cups. Wow. Let's ask a little bit more on this Judgment card, please. Show me more on Judgment. Page of Wands. Nine of Cups. Wheel of Fortune once again. So we are entering Leo season soon, just I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And the Wheel of Fortune has the 4 fixed signs of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Something might have happened to you in Aquarius or Taurus season. So think back to early this year, January, February, and then Taurus is April. If you were working through something then, you're going to see a big change in this something, whatever this is, in the month of September or by your birthday season, by Scorpio season. Somebody who was in a very tactile way, somebody might have been very selfish and picked their own needs. This person acted immaturely, could come back around. But I don't know if where you would be at that point. Do I want to go deeper into that, Spirit? Okay, they're saying we can do a little bit just on this Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles. Could be married to this person or the World. Hierophant, yeah. I'm getting strong, like you were married to this person or wanted to get married to this person, or you were engaged, or it was like a high level commitment, live together, something about houses, real estate is important, long distance, you have the World card. Could be. I'm just not getting that kind of energy. They just don't want me to go there. It's a bit like, that's why I even asked, just to honor. So I think for those who needed to get that message, you've gotten it. There could be a revival of some things from your past, but Scorpio, that's not the point of today's reading. At least the point is to focus on your own healing, because your beloved, your divine counterpart is definitely on the way. You know, you need to watch the reading that I posted yesterday or day before yesterday, I forget. I'll link it here. I'll link it in the description box, or sorry, in the comments box, the arrow, the smoky mirror. It felt like smoke and mirrors, that's changing. Taming the wind, because now you have a better handle on everything that is happening in your orbit, and you won't get swayed by your emotions, because you're going to elevate to the King of Cups, who has complete mastery over his emotions. Show me more on this energy. Show me more on this energy for Scorpio. You have the Medicine Wheel. I like that for you. And the Sorcerer. Magician energy coming through for Scorpio. I see a hummingbird as well. Very good luck for manifestation. You know, I'm getting, again, the 4 fixed signs off of this card, because it always gives me the Wheel of Fortune element. So now we've seen the Wheel of Fortune 3 times in your reading. Yeah, it's got the 4 fixed signs. You know, you're elevating from what in Scorpio personalities we call from the snake to the eagle. Like really sort of writhing in your own pain and then shedding your skin like the snake to really elevate to eagle personality, which is when you get that bird's eye view on everything that's happening in your life and why it's happening, and the wound you examine, your life is getting cracked open. Some of you are 35 years old or 48 years old. I'm getting the Empress energy. I know she hasn't shown up in the cards, but I'm picking up on Empress energy with the Sorcerer specifically, that you have that magnetic quality. You have that magnetic quality. And like, did we not see feathers? We saw feathers in your last reading. Yeah, some magnetic quality is being unveiled for you, like it's getting revealed to you. Show me more, show me more. Like, it's like, hold your gaze, Scorpio, hold your gaze on the life and the person that you want to become. That's your homework. That's what you need to work on. Hold your gaze and don't let the small stuff get in the way. Like, be determined. Like, your obsession needs to be with the goal where you're trying to get to. And don't worry about the people who ruffle your feathers, quite literally, on the way. Just keep going, keep going. You have soul retrieval because you are going through, look at that, the butterfly. You are going through that whole transformation. You're going through the whole transformation from the chrysalis to the butterfly. Like, you literally have to, like, no wonder I was given the snake to eagle kind of analogy, that you have to shed this skin. You have to shed this skin completely. For this soul of yours to be reborn, to be retrieved, or the right. Oh, wow. I just noticed the Sorcerer is number 48. This is number 49. So when you hold your gaze and when you keep at it, the goal that you're going after is when your soul goes through a major, major download from your Akashic records. Chapters getting downloaded on your soul path. Show me more. The full moon is actually, full moon in Capricorn is today, so July 21. So this can be an absolutely amazing time for you to tap into this power, to start to retrieve facets of your soul that have sort of gotten lost along the way. Okay, that's a reminder from Spirit. I don't know if you heard that, but victory, woman holding a coin. And I think, Scorpio, even beyond like your soul contract and love and all of those good things, I think this is also going to unlock a lot of abundance in your life. A lot of things that have been limiting beliefs when it comes to money, career, is going to get unlocked completely when it comes to this. And you have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Throat chakra getting highlighted here. So you're going to find your words, you're going to find your voice. What's coming in for Scorpio? What's coming in for Scorpio? I'm seeing a purple rose. The thinking man. A thinking man, now this could just be the energy of air, thoughts, cognition, getting rational, action, taking action, really masculine energy showing up, but all in divine timing. But you need to know, sometimes you have to pull back to go faster eventually. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. That wait and watch, Scorpio, and you will know when it's go time, and then you need to spring into action with this card, because this came first and then card number 16. So this is card number 17 followed by card 16. So sometimes you are tempted to spring into action, but actually they're saying, hold on, step back, really, really focus at an energetic level. Like, stop from that, like what I was saying, that some of you maybe went through a breakup and just were like, okay, whatever, it's fine. I'm sure there's somebody else out there. And there is, of course, but you just didn't confront the grief or didn't confront the feeling. Angel of Strength is here to tell you that come what may, you're always looked after. I'm getting strong Leo energy. And obviously, as we get into Leo season, this seems very opportune for you. You are going to find some massive victory in love, in career, in abundance. Let's go to the angel answers. Let's see what they have for you. This deck has a yes or no card. So if you have a specific question in your mind, you can just pause the video here, take a few deep breaths. And if I happen to pull a yes or no card, then that's a direct response from Spirit to your question. What's showing up? What's showing up for Scorpio? What's coming in for Scorpio? What's coming in for Scorpio? I've got a flipper. Yes, remain positive. Okay, Scorpio, that's a very, very direct response from Spirit. Remain positive. Oh my God. You guys. Oh, actually, wait. There are two more. There are two more cards that flipped over. Look for a sign, listen to your intuition. So that Ace of Wands, if you remember that card with her third eye activated, they really want you to tap into this energy of signs, working with your intuition, working with your spirit team. They're giving you a big, big yes, but you need to remain positive. You need to go within. You need to do the homework. You need to do the inner work. And then you're going to see how spirit lines up a plan for you that is way better than the one that you thought of for yourself. Look at these messages. Yes, listen to your intuition, remain positive, look for a sign. Your spirit team is around you. They want to have a little chat with you. Let them in, Scorpio. I'm going to wrap up your reading with one card from the Starseed Oracle. Let's see what is Spirit's final messages for you for the sign of Scorpio. Final messages for the sign of Scorpio. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. You've been called. You've been called, Scorpio. There's no more running away. Run to the call. Run to your spirit calling. Run to your life's calling. Run to your life's purpose. It's time to step up. It's time to confront everything that seems scary, because that's where your true illumination is going to take place, Scorpio. One more. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. It's a wild card, which means you make this card to be whatever it is you'd like it to be. You already got the yes card, right? You're now getting called to step through and step into this portal, Scorpio. Will you? I know you can. I know you, of all the signs, has it in you to take that bold next step. You know, I use this deck a lot, but I haven't seen these two cards in ages. So this is very special. This is very special, Scorpio. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. And just then I got some irritation in my throat. You're now going to respect your boundaries. You are now going to create boundaries, and you're going to speak up. You're going to speak up in love, and you're going to figure out who, what, when, where meets your emotional needs. You know, your beloved anyway is doing their own spiritual work. You've got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. The time has come, Scorpio, to go within, go deep, investigate all these callings that you're getting, because the light is there. The light is there. You have to step through this portal. Scorpio, beautiful read for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you connected with it. If you did, please do hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.